Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely incredible. I just got an airdrop that's over 10,000. Actually, at the time of this video, at this very moment, it's valued at over $20,000. I'm going to tell you about this airdrop, how I got it. I was researching this whole DeepSeek thing. I'll get to that in a moment. And it's one of those things where you start researching one thing, then you go look at one more thing and one more thing and one more thing. I circled back to a project that I've been interacting with, and I realized that, holy crap, I'm sitting here with over $20,000 in value. So I'll get to that in a moment, but it all started with, if you haven't heard of DeepSeek, it's this new LLM, large language model, which is a competitor to ChatGPT in China. And it's basically outperforming ChatGPT in most ways, so on and so forth, except in one way. And I'll show you that here in a moment. But if you don't know what a crypto airdrop is, this is just a way that a lot of projects in the past have distributed tokens, new tokens, to wallets that have interacted with them. So one of the biggest airdrops I ever got was with Uniswap. This has been super popular, and the crazy thing is it's real money. Now, there's a lot of sort of scammy airdrops where it's like, oh, come connect to our project, give us your email, share our project on Twitter or X or whatever, and you'll qualify for the airdrop, and then you get like 25 cents or something. But some airdrops are huge. And this is just an example of some of the largest airdrops that we've ever had. And you can see it's literally billions of dollars in free money. Uniswap, ApeCoin, DYDX, and so on and so forth. Now, a couple of airdrops that I've been able to personally benefit from, been in the space since like 2017. I got in on a Uniswap airdrop. And again, the thing about the Uniswap airdrop is people did not expect it. And the way it worked is what they did was anyone who had ever interacted with the Uniswap protocol, if you'd ever connected your wallet, you automatically got airdrop tokens. I actually ended up getting like $1,400 or $1,200 on that airdrop. It was pretty crazy how much I ended up getting for free at the time. And it was just wild. Recently, I ended up getting over $5,800 just 2 weeks ago in an airdrop. And that was on the Derive platform. You could use their earn function, trading options. I primarily sell options here. In fact, I got an update video on how much I've made so far this month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be sharing with you how much money I've made selling options. But all of a sudden, they had this point system, and suddenly your points were converted to tokens and you could claim the airdrop. Well, when it was all said and done, I was able to cash out about $5,800, which blew my mind because the other two airdrops, which were partner airdrops with Derive, was like the Pearl token and Eigenlayer. And those airdrops ended up being like pennies, useless. It was kind of ridiculous. I didn't have a lot of expectation for the Derive airdrop or the DRV token. And it just blew me away. I could not even believe it. That being said, here's the current airdrop that I found out about today. Let me just tell you how this happened. Originally, I was over here on DeepSeek, and I thought to myself, I saw a post from Eric Voorhees on Twitter. I came over to Venice, and I was checking it out, and I was like, okay, yep, they do have DeepSeek here. The cool thing about Venice is, like on ChatGPT, you only use chat, right? On X, you only use Gork or however you say that, Grok, Gork, whatever. On Venice, two things. You can use any of these models, the Llama, several versions of Llama. Llama is created by Meta and Dolphin, and then this new one here for coding, and then of course here's DeepSeek. One of the things I'm very interested in AI is AI agents, similar, for example, to like the Virtuals protocol. Some of those AI agents type stuff like that. Right now, those agents are honestly, they're a little bit lame. And I keep waiting for some good reasoning, logic, and conversational skills. To be a good AI agent, especially on the blockchain, you have to be able to converse and sound like a real person. Well, when I've been testing out this model, DeepSeek, it doesn't do a good job. It does a good job if you're doing research, you're asking it for help with programming. But if you're just trying to sound human and have a conversation back and forth, I do not, despite what people are saying, I do not think it does a very good job. But I was wondering, maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe what's happening is I'm not prompting it properly. So I know that Venice has this character setting, and these are essentially characters that other people have created, and you can come in here and create your own character. Well, when you create your own character, I know one of the things under settings, you choose which model you want it to use. Well, historically, this is the better model, but I wanted this one right here. But I wanted to see if they had DeepSeek in here, and I looked and they did not. So that pretty much confirmed. I was like, okay, maybe that LLM is just not great for chatbot use. And I close out, and then I happen to notice token. I've known for a while we got points for using Venice, and we still get points, I believe. And if you referred somebody, you got points when they use Venice as like a referral program. You just got extra points. I knew that this was created by Eric Voorhees. Eric Voorhees is old school crypto, by the way, old school. So his whole thing is privacy. In fact, he had created one of the early exchanges that did not require KYC AML. And when the U.S. government went to him and said, you're required to have this, he just walked away from the business. Basically, principles over profits. The other idea behind Venice, by the way, is it's very private. When you use ChatGTP, when you come in here and you on ChatGTP, when you chat, it goes to ChatGTP servers. When you chat on Venice, it's only in the actual, like I'm using the Brave browser. If I opened up the Chrome browser and went to Venice, even if I logged into my account, I would have none of my conversations. If I went to another computer, pulled up their Brave browser, hypothetically, logged into my account, I would still not have any of my chats. All of your history that you're using is stored on your browser, so it does not get uploaded to somebody else. Again, it's privacy first. That's why you'll notice there's no ChatGTP in here, by the way, and everything in here is an open source model, including DeepSeek. Knowing that Eric Voorhees was a old school crypto guy, knowing that privacy was important to him, that's partly why I started using Venice, and I wanted to support him and the project he was working on, and it's worked out really well for me. Anytime I'm doing anything marketing or teaching related, I almost always come to Venice over ChatGTP, even though I have a paid subscription to both of them. I saw this point system, and I always thought maybe there's going to be crypto connected to this. And I've never seen anything, I just wonder if there'd be an airdrop. Honestly, if I thought there was going to be a big, massive airdrop, I would have been promoting the heck out of it probably. When I closed out the character function earlier, I saw token. And I thought, wait a minute, what is this? Clicked on it. I've got 2,158 VVV tokens. I'm sitting here thinking, wait, is this real? And the airdrop, I guess, is still going. So you can still get access to this. I'll put a link in the description to Venice. If you sign up through there, I think you have to have a pro account. It's like, I think $50 or something like that. But you get a pro account, you're able to use it. And I'm pretty certain we're still going to continue to earn tokens. Look at this. You can get a 1,400% APR when we stake these tokens. Now, this is early. We'll have to see what happens. At this very moment, I had a couple of questions, by the way. Is this token going to have value in the future? And what is it worth? So immediately when the CoinGecko put in the contract and the price has been going up, it's currently $16. We'll see where it's at tomorrow because I'm assuming most of these tokens are locked up. So we'll have to see where we're at tomorrow. As you can see, the distribution is like 94%. Probably that's all the locked up tokens. But again, $16. When I came in here, it was like $10, $11. So it just keeps going up, 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 and up. We'll see where we land at tomorrow. I'm certain there'll be a lot of people dumping tokens, whatnot. Here's the thing. Will it have value? What is the purpose in the token? The actual tokenomics. Here we go. The whole idea is to be able to help create agents, which I told you that's sort of what I care about. Status quo using OpenAI. Agent signs up for OpenAI. Human needed with credit card from a compatible country. AI agent requires VVV. No banks, no fiat, no human necessary. Territory irrelevant. So that's the use case for the token. You need to have the VVV token to be able to set up the API. Agent pays money per generated word and image. Agent stakes VVV, pays nothing per generated word or image. Now this is interesting. So I'm beginning to think if we stake VVV, at some point, we're not going to have to pay the pro membership. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Not private, content censored, agent can be deplatformed. Private, uncensored, no deplatforming risk. Very, very interesting. Now, I'm trying to figure out what do you mean no deplatforming risk, but neither here nor there. I guess no deplatforming risk to the individual. Even if they deplatform the agent, the creator could not be deplatformed because they have no way of knowing who the actual creator was. So there's the use case for the token. There's 100 million of these tokens created, I believe. So it's going to be interesting to see where this price lands. It's a very unique project. If you want to get started with it, I'll put a link in the description. I come here all the time and I absolutely love it. I will tell you a couple of tips. When you're using it, The difference in these models, Dolphin's getting retired. It's not amazing. Unless you're a coder, you're not going to use this one. So it's really going to come down to the llama models. The 3.3 theoretically is better, but this 70 billion is basically the data set. The amount of, one way I think about it is the amount of language that it was given to learn from, the amount of content. So you can see there's 3 billion here, there's 70 billion here, there's 405 billion. So I use this one most often. DeepSeek is 70 billion. For conversational type stuff, if you're using it to help you create content, I don't think DeepSeek is. There's all these crazy videos about how amazing DeepSeek is. I think for the average person that's not a programmer at this very moment, outside of doing some sort of research, I don't see DeepSeek as highly usable just yet. I've got a video coming out where I use DeepSeek for something very interesting in the crypto space. So stay tuned for that. If you want to see that, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. By the way, if you like this type of content, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to participate or support Venice, go down in the description. I'll put the link there for you to check it out. Or you can just go to Venice.ai. I mean, it's an affiliate link in the description. I don't know what I get other than maybe I still get points for 44 days. But if you don't want to use the link, just go to Venice.ai. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Crypto is incredible. There's literally free money here. This technology is going to transform the world. You heard it here. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.